Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Amanda and I'm so glad that you're here. In today's video, as you can see, if you are not new here, we are in a different location. That is because I moved my beauty room upstairs because a lot of you guys know that I am actually in the process of moving, and so I had to move my beauty room upstairs while Dan finishes the floors downstairs. But that's okay, the show must go on. So if it's a little echoey in here, we don't have a background right now. We're in the process of moving everything back up. But like I said, the show must go on. We have to film videos, so let's go ahead and do today's video. So in today's video, we are doing a tutorial. I've had a lot of people recently asking me to do more makeup tutorials, and as you guys know, I love to do makeup, and I'm glad that you guys like when I do a tutorial. So I decided that I kind of wanted to do like a green eyeshadow look today. So as you can see, I'm wearing my green wig, and then I'm also wearing like this shirt that has green and yellow on it, so it's going to be like a green yellow kind of eyeshadow look. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. As you see, I already did the rest of my face, so we're just going to be doing eyes in today's tutorial. So let's go ahead and zoom you in. So we're going to be using the Armed and Gorgeous palette, or the Morphie X Jaclyn Hill palettes. They came in the vault. I love the Armed and Gorgeous palette. Is my favorite palette from Morphie. So let's go ahead and show you what we're gonna do. So for the first color, as you can see, like my palette is a mess because I use this one like pretty regularly. Like every week I use this one. So this one's very loved. As you can see, my two favorite colors are this yellow color here and then this white color. And then up here we have like a really pretty green shimmery goldy color. So that's what we're gonna be using too. So let's go ahead and put some concealer on our eyelids. Usually what I use as a primer. We're just gonna put that and pat it on our eyelids. We're gonna go into the Armed and Gorgeous palette with the brush from Morphe. It's called the MB25. I love this brush. I have two of them just in case I lose one, and this one is my favorite. So I'm gonna go into the color Access, and we're just gonna put that all over in our crease. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow colors to use. I love it. I feel like it just makes your eyes pop. It's really awesome. Just gonna do the same thing to the other one. This is a very simple eye look, you guys. It takes less than like 10 minutes to do, and it looks really, really good, especially if you have like green or brown eyes. This is really gonna make your eyes pop. And I'm fluffing that up to almost my eyebrow, but not all the way to my eyebrow. We actually have a little bit of space between the eyeshadow and the eyebrow. All right, now that you have that all blended out, let's go ahead and go into the color Top Secret. It is this really pretty green color right here. I love it. It's more of like a mossy green kind of color, which is nice. So let's go ahead and do the same thing, but we're gonna go a little bit lower in our crease to make sure that we don't cover up that yellow. We still wanna be able to see the yellow. Now that you have that blended into your crease, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut our crease. And we're going to use a little bit of concealer. As you guys have probably seen in some of my other tutorials, I think cutting a crease is really easy once you get the hang of it. So I'm just going to use my Shape Tape concealer and a little concealer brush from Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm going to cut my crease. The trick to cutting your crease is, in my opinion, because I have hooded eyes, you put a little bit of concealer on your lid, and then if you look up and blink, your concealer will go to where your cut crease needs to begin. So as you can see, it gives me like an outline of where I want to start my cut crease. I learned that tip, I believe, from Raw Beauty Christy. I love her, she's hilarious. And she's really good at makeup. You don't need a whole lot of concealer either for a cut crease. You just need a little tiny bit. I just take like whatever's like on my little lid, and I just take it off of there. And if you mess up on your cut crease, you can always go back in with the colors that you already put there and fix it. It's very easy to fix. pat my concealer so it makes it dry a little bit faster and it doesn't get all creasy when you do that. All right, so now that we have our cut crease done, let's go ahead and get a smaller brush. Let's go back in with the color Top Secret, and what we're gonna do is just kind of define the line that goes around the cut crease, and it helps to clean up any of your cut crease edges. All right, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and go back into the color Access, and we're just going to fluff that out and blend out that green, just so there's no harsh line. All right, now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and go into the color Classified. It's that really pretty green shimmery color right here. We're gonna go into that color and we're gonna put that all over our lid. I like to use my finger for doing a majority of my eyelid. I feel like I get more color payoff when I do that, but you can definitely use a brush. But for me, I use my finger most of the time. So I'm just taking that on my finger and I'm just gonna pat that on my eyelid. And don't worry if you can't get like your finger all the way up. We're also gonna use a brush to apply it to the places that we can't get with our finger. All right, so I've gone everywhere that I can pretty much with my finger. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a brush from Royal & Lane Nickel. It doesn't have like a name on it. I don't think it just says detail brush. We got this in a BoxyCharm a long time ago. I really like this one. I use it under my eyes and then I also use it for like detailing on my lid. And it's just kind of like a skinny little detail brush. And we're gonna take that same color Classified and we're just going to get all the places that we weren't able to get with our finger. The most hard places to get are your inner corner, your outer corner, and then right by the cut crease. All right, so we have done that one. Let's go ahead and do the other eye really quick. Now that we have that done, let's go ahead and sweep away any of the fallout because that color can be super messy. So I should have put a little bit of powder under my eyes, but I didn't. We're gonna go ahead and use that same color Access and we're gonna put that all underneath our eye. I like to fan this color out a lot because it's a really light color. I feel like fanning it out makes your eyes really stand out. So I'm gonna take the yellow and I'm just gonna fan it under my eye. Okay, now that we have that yellow under there, we're gonna go ahead and go back in with the color Top Secret. We're gonna put that under our eye and we're gonna put it to about the middle. I'm gonna go above that Access color. We're gonna focus that right by our lash line. The last thing we're gonna do for our eyeshadow look is we're gonna go ahead and use the color VIP, which is my favorite highlight for my brow bone. As you can see, I use it quite a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna put that in our inner corner and we're gonna also put that under our brow bone. I'm using the Morphie brush, the E18. It's just like a little round brush. It fits perfectly in your inner corner and then it also does really well to do under your brow bone. All right, so now that the eyeshadow is done, we're not gonna do any eyeliner or anything. I mean, you can go ahead and do like a wing eyeliner if you want to. I'm just gonna do mascara and lashes. So let's go ahead and put on some mascara. With this eyeshadow look, I tend to go a lot darker with my mascara on my lower lashes. I feel like it gives it more of like a sultry kind of look. So definitely go pretty ham with your mascara on your lower lashes, make them very defined. The mascara that I'm using is the Better Than Sex by Too Faced. So for lashes, let's go ahead and use some of my favorite lashes. These ones are the lashes from Salon Perfect and they are the style 615 and they are like in a cluster and they are very like pointy and kind of dramatic, but I really like them. They don't look super like intense on your eye. And what I love about these lashes is the band is super thin, not heavy at all on the eye, which I think is really nice. And just a tip for people who don't wear lashes all the time and find it hard to apply lashes, my one tip is to make sure your glue is all the way tacky. A lot of people put it on too quickly and then it moves around. So wait until like maybe at least a minute before you put it on and you'll see that it sticks way quicker and you don't have as much movement. This is the finished eyeshadow look. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I know it was a quick one, but I wanted to go ahead and do a tutorial since you guys had been asking for one. Go ahead and comment down below what eyeshadow look I should do next, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking for just tutorials in general. I really love doing makeup. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And as always, remember, be your own kind of beautiful, and toodles for now.